Welcome to La Carencita from Cuenca, Ecuador. And today I'm recording in this parking lot, in this park space, because as you know, in the last video I told you that I was living in that our apartment was like in the warehouse or some sort of that. So if you were wondering if I was receiving any kind of light, yes, it's up there, so I can receive a little bit of light. I remember that in the last video I told you that my goal or my aim was going to be to try to find some friends. And I want to tell you a little bit about that. What have happened? Have I done anything to try to get them? Well, not to get them, but to try to meet them. There's been a week and I've been doing a pretty good job. I feel very proud. I need the light. And then after releasing that video, a subscriber sent me an email. Well, actually, he said, "You looked very depressed in the video." And I was like, oh my God, was I? He said, "There's a co-working club on Thursdays, every Thursday. You should go." And he sent me all the information. So I went this last Thursday. I went to this co-working club. My husband decided to work at home because he had a lot of work, and he said that it wasn't the time for him to be around people and try to work at the same time. He was right, actually, because I don't think people work on those environments. I think people just go and have fun and they want to meet people. I didn't work, but I did meet fantastic people. I met actually a couple. They were the last ones, but they were so cool. I have to say that this co-working club was a success. Do you remember this guy that sent me an email recommending this co-working club? This person told me that because he wants to live here in Cuenca, Ecuador. He isn't from Cuenca, he's from the United States, has been a student of mine as well. That's why we had like this a little bit closer approach, closer contact. This person, coincidentally, is here in Cuenca right now. I really want you to know his story because it's super interesting that he has visited the city of Querétaro in Mexico, the city of even Manizales in Colombia, which I told you that Manizales is not the first city that you think of when you visit Colombia. And that sounded very interesting to me. I really want to hear his opinion about why he has decided to retire in Cuenca very, very soon, I think in a few years. So that's going to be an interesting story. And let me know in the comments if you want to hear that story. If you're interested, I might ask him to have an interview with me. If you're interested, let me know. So we're going to meet them tonight. I think we're going to have a great time as well. I'm super excited. And thank you very much for all your support in the last video that I received. I really appreciated that very much. I think I'm going to make a video in the future about the difference between Mexico, Colombia, and Ecuador from my point of view. I think that you would find that very interesting. And let me tell you a difference that I already saw. If a Mexican goes to Colombia, she or he is going to feel very, very welcomed because every time I said I was from Mexico, they were like, "Wow, awesome! You are from Mexico. I love how Mexican people speak. I know the TV shows very well." And that feels very cool. And then they ask me, of course, about their culture, if I like it. And of course, I was very happy having that conversation with them. And they told me the same as well. They told me that when they go to Mexico, they feel very welcomed by Mexican people. And in Ecuador, when people ask that question, it's normal. It's like probably a lot of people from different countries in the world. Oh, okay, cool. That's it. I was honestly very surprised that when I felt that in Colombia, which I'm not going to deny it. It feels good. I think that this video is over. Thank you very much for watching this video, and thank you very much to my patrons who support this channel. He has traveled to Querétaro, Mexico, the place where I was living. He has traveled to Manizales, Colombia, which was the other place that we were living a month ago. And it's weird because not many people go to Manizales, right?
Right.